So I went to my mom's house. So my mom had cooked greens, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, and then she had broiled a rib in the oven. So we was on the phone and I was talking about the food that I was eating. And she said, yeah, I don't get to eat that often. I'm like, why not? Well, my daughter doesn't eat that, so I don't cook it. I only get to eat it on holidays. And she started listening to stuff that her daughter eats. And I was like, you're eating like a kid. She's like, yeah, but that's what she eats, so that's what I eat. I don't want to cook 2 meals. She said, so, and I was like, so, she said, so my mama cooked more than me. And she was like, but, I said, so if something happens to your mom, can your family still have a holiday dinner? And she said, we probably couldn't have one. She said, I can make macaroni and cheese. And I was like, so nothing of the other stuff you can make for holiday dinner? She's like, probably not. And I was like,
what items can a mug name and you automatically know they can't cook? When they say the best thing on their list. But a motherfucker say Alfredo, I'll be like, bro.
But that's what she said her daughter likes to eat. Her daughter eats chicken Alfredo. She's like, she likes that. And I'm just like, that's not a meal though. Like, yeah.
When people say they can cook a chicken Alfredo, I'll be like, okay, what else can you cook?
So what if they change it to shrimp Alfredo?
Fuck no, nothing Alfredo. It's the easiest shit in the world to make. Unless you're trying to be super great, make the shit from scratch. The brownies. I make a bomb brownie. Remember that picture I tell Cat Williams that she makes some good broccoli? Like, tell me a recipe where you ain't gotta add water and salt. Like, yo.
But I just feel like Alfredo is something you start with. Okay. But like you just said, you started learning how to fry chicken at 12. When do you learn how to cook Alfredo, and when do you get out of I need to learn how to make real meals?
I think that's all on your passion for doing it. There's some people that just don't have a passion for cooking. Like, I don't have a passion for cars like that, so I don't know. Mother be trying to talk cars, and I'd be like, oh, for real? Man.
But you know how to cook, though.
Yeah.
You worked on your skills. Even though you don't have a passion, you still worked on your skills. Right. You can cook a full meal outside of Alfredo. Just saying, like, when do you feel like someone should be past the Alfredo stage?
Hopefully that's the first thing off your list. Like, I don't like it's weird because like there ain't no like if you just don't have a desire to do it, you ain't gonna do it. And then you got some people that they'll be made to do it. We talk about cooking, King.
Oh, you talking about cooking?
Yeah, I was like, what's the number one thing you can name on somebody's list when you can determine they can't cook off the bat?
Shit, I see people fuck up breakfast. Like
no, but like when you ask somebody, you be like, what's the best thing you make?
Oh, see, if they say some shit like I make really good, like I've heard somebody say I make really good like spaghetti. I was like,
spaghetti.
Like it's really not like a skill.
The only way you can fuck with spaghetti up for real is if you don't use meat.
So what is something that a woman can tell you she can make, and then you like she can cook? Because Lucious' meal was Alfredo. You say spaghetti. So what is it that she can say I can cook, and you like I want to taste her food? I feel like she can cook. What would that meal be?
It's got to go together though.
Okay.
Like you can't say I've never been. I don't know where this spaghetti and chicken shit came from. Fried chicken and spaghetti.
I mean, I eat that.
People eat that shit together. Like
I eat fish and spaghetti, chicken and spaghetti.
Yeah.
I might look at you a little different till I had, and I'll be like, you know what? It kind of does go together.
Okay.
What would she have to cook? I was like, damn, this is good. It had to be something like Italian, like you said. It had to, them Italian dishes to be a little bit more like difficult.
So, if it's something soulful,
like a lasagna, I say lasagna. If she cook a good lasagna, because I've seen people fuck up lasagna too. So
I don't know how you fuck up lasagna. All it is spaghetti with like two more directions in it. You got
no, people really don't know how to make lasagna.
Yeah, lasagna would be one, and fried chicken because people fuck up chicken.
Oh, bro.
I had one of my homegirls. We was in Korea or whatever. She was like, "Yo, I'm making some wings. Stop by." I was like, "Bet, free food. I ain't gotta go spend no money, whatever." I got them wings. I was eating them shits. I was so mad, but I ate them.
What was wrong with them?
They wasn't seasoned properly. And like you could tell, like one part was just like, yeah, seasoned on one bite. Then you go to the other side, it's just naked. It's just like, how did you even manage to do that?
You season the top and put it in the flour.
Yeah, like
was it the top and imagine it going around the shit.
Yeah, was the grease old? It didn't taste right at all.
I ain't gonna eat no. I'll wait till they turn their back and throw that bitch in the trash.
And I was all right when they cook desserts and stuff too. So
no, what kind of desserts you talking about?
Like they cook like a cake, whatever, but like a real, not like the shit like on the back of the box. They actually like make a cake from scratch. Like if they can make a cake from scratch, then it's just like okay, you got.
I haven't met a girl my age that can do that.
I know Flint. They most have to be from Mississippi though. So most of the girls in Mississippi, that's how they
pass down recipes in Mississippi.
Yeah, but you know, it depends on your family because if you got a family that don't do box, you'll never learn how to cook anything out of a box. If you have a family that does box things, that's how you gonna learn how to cook meal.
But sometimes I'll take some Velveeta's and cheese real quick to substitute for some macaroni.
Now, Velveeta is a substitute for a quick meal is one thing.
Yeah.
But if that's all you got to bring.
Yeah. Because some shit like from scratch tastes way better. Mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Box mac. You could taste it. You just like, yo, this came out of a box. Yeah.
But especially if they don't add no cream and no milk to it or nothing.
Another one is rice. Just plain white rice.
Bro, that rice in the bag is terrible, bro.
Like either you make it starchy enough or you make it like dry enough. Like it'd be weird, man. Like some people make their rice good and some people rice be trash. It's just like, why your rice is runny? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I suck at rice, but a rice cook is like your best friend. I swear to God, I've had days where you be like, why is there still water in this damn rice?
I don't know how you fuck up rice though.
Hey,
rice is the easiest.
I've had my days. Like I say, I've had my days.
Here's the thing: black people don't use measuring cups. We eye everything. We be like,
almond milk. Oh,
yeah, you know, white people be trying shit though.
Almond milk.
How'd it taste?
What is the unsweetened almond milk like?
What's the point of using almond milk if you finna use a shit ton of cheese either way?
It's the same thing as a paper straw, bro, in a plastic cup.
Makes no sense.
Same thing. Mugs pick what they want to be. But they're pro today. Pro what? Lucious and Friendz podcast episode 84. I'm King Lucious the Great. I got my friends that's here with me. I got Ray Netta, Kenyon on IG as Big Ellie.
Yeah, I haven't changed that shit yet, but he said, yeah, that's cereal.
Yuck. Yo. I go to work pretty early, right? I go to get my car, live in an apartment complex. I go to get my car. And I go to unlock my door and I hear and I'm like, bro. I looked and seen a dog off the leash. Bro, I don't know how the fuck I got in my car. But my body was hurting, yo. My heart was like this.
Fast as hell, rapid.
Oh my God. I ain't been that scared in a long time.
Was it a big dog?
Yes. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was a big.
Your flight response kicked in. You ain't use that shit in a minute, so you probably saw it.
And in my mind, I could just feel his head in the door, but the nigga wasn't even nowhere near me. He ran the other way. I scared him.
You scared him, but you were scared of him.
Man, it was my thigh. You know, the door got the little lump on it with a. Oh man, hit my thigh. I thought the dog. Oh, you talk about that? I was so fucking terrified.
When animals just pop out and just startle the shit out of you,
bro, I haven't had that happen since middle school, bro. Or a dog off the leash.
Yeah, I haven't had that.
That shit. Y'all get chased home by dogs and when y'all were younger?
Yes.
What'd y'all do? What would y'all go to? Mine was to jump on the nearest car.
So
depending on how close I was to home, I was running to the yard.
I was always taught to walk in the middle of the street, as crazy as that sounds, because the way St. Louis streets are set up, they come from either side. So if you walk in the middle, you got a better chance of getting away because you don't know where it's coming from. I used to just walk in the middle of the streets.
But the bad part about the dogs being out was a lot of times it was our dog that was out chasing kids. We would come out and you'll see kids, and then you got to call your dog and take your dog home.
Oh, man,
look, I remember I think I came back from deployment, whatever. This was my first time going back home, whatever, in a minute. And my nephew, I ain't had no car at the time. My nephew wanted some McDonald's. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna walk to McDonald's real quick. As soon as I step outside, big ass pit bull, I was just like, me and him like locked eyes. I did like one of them things, so I kept walking though. I just kept walking like slow, right? As soon as he turned his head.
You didn't talk to like the negotiator like he did?
Nah, I run. I ain't got time to talk to no dog.
I don't run and be like, oh shit. I
don't ever talk to the dog. I just look at it and then just try to slowly get away. But I just hope and pray that it don't chase me.
I used to jump on the nearest car. Like I literally jump. Oh, go ahead.
When I was younger, I would try to pet it. As crazy as that sounds. Because I grew up in the country in Mississippi, so it's just like, yo, it was a random dog. You be nice to the dog. I've never been bit by a dog. As crazy as that sounds. Like I would just look at the dog and be like, okay, he ain't got no like bad intentions, and I was just like, come here. Or I give him some food. Like then I learned to like walk with food. That way they don't really fuck with you if you just throw them a honey bun or something. Real quick.
He say walk with food.
Yep. Like,
that was your survival tactic. Walk with food.
Because you never know when these dogs is gonna get you.
Or like riding a bike or whatever like that, and they come out and they start chasing, you just take off. That's how you got in shape back then.
Ken, you say you used to walk with food in Mississippi. What other animals did you encounter walking in Mississippi?
Ooh, bobcats.
Oh, no. Well, they ain't big enough to do nothing to you for real. Well, they do something, but they ain't.
That shit's scary. Bobcats, foxes, raccoons, possums.
Hey, possums are the worst.
Of course, snakes. Like we had like cottonmouths and shit down there, so that was like crazy. What else?
The crocodile hunt.
No, we had crocs where we stayed at too. Like we had like a little creek that was like in the back, like a little swamp little area. I stayed in Mississippi, I stayed in the country part of Mississippi. Like we had a little so sometimes like they killed all the alligators eventually. That or the crocodiles, whatever the hell they were called, that was over there. They killed all them shit. And then because they would start like creep up or whatever, so they ended up going over there killing all them. They did. And then the only thing that would probably show up like from that creek was probably like random crawfish, like little like sea creatures, whatever, and like snakes and shit. So that's why, like in Mississippi, it's like a rule of thumb is like you not take at nighttime. Nighttime Mississippi is the scariest shit on the face of this planet. Like,
tell me about it. I read about it, bro.
My mama said that. My mama grew up in Mississippi. She said like, and my mama was born in '58. So my mama said when they wouldn't do stuff at night, and she said it'd be so black outside that you cannot see nothing. I'd
rather walk through the projects in a Crip neighborhood wearing all red before I go take the trash out in Mississippi.
I had an aunt that had an outhouse.
No, we had an outhouse. We actually had indoor plumbing. But
no, they didn't, bro. You had to go use the outhouse.
They had an outhouse. They would tell us some stories and shit, but no, you don't go outside at night. It'd be just.
So, Lucious, you say your aunt had an outhouse. So y'all had to go out there and use the bathroom?
Yeah, at nighttime, yeah.
Y'all wasn't holding it?
Tried to. And it's Louisiana.
Did you take somebody out there with you?
No, that's the scary part.
You went out there with a stick?
Man. Because it's like the way my grandfather's house was built, none of the doors were on the door frame. So nobody had a door. And then like they never locked their door.
Oh hell no.
And that's how all of them live. Like, cause I don't know why.
I remember like growing up in St. Louis and we had to take the trash out at night. It was a news story. I think I was like probably like 9 or 10 when this happened. It was a news story where a possum jumped out the trash cans and bit somebody and attacked them. And from that day forward, every time I took the trash out of St. Louis, I tell my brother, like, yo, hold it up. I'm going to throw it. We're going to run it back.
Hey, I get it. Because the other day I took my trash out behind my house. And as soon as I walked out the thing, a possum ran from under the thing. I'm like, fuck, I live alone. So I literally am now, I got to still figure out if I'm going to take the trash back with me or try to still open the top. This motherfucker went on the other side to these people's garage and staring at me. I'm going to take the trash back in and I'm going to try this tomorrow.
I used to launch that. I ain't going to lie. I used to be scared of shit, take trash out because them damn possums. I used to launch that shit.
There's some animals that scared of this shit. Like, I don't like no bird.
I don't fuck with geese. I got chased by geese in what was it? Tower Grove Park. I got chased by geese. I don't fuck with geese.
No bird. Pigeons drive me nuts because they so unpredictable. And they don't care. Like, they the one bird that don't care. I don't know why that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what eats these things, man?
You want to know what eat a pigeon?
Oh, I would let them all loose. Like, what are pigeons good for? Like, if the world was, we rid the world of pigeons, like, what is that doing for anything?
See, I don't know no pigeon killers.
Yeah, like, they just, I fucking hate pigeons.
What did the pigeons do to you?
Nothing, they just unpredictable. I don't know if they're going to fly, if they're going to walk. They duck under stuff. I seen two of them fighting. The other was beating the shit out of one with the wing. That one was. I was like, oh no, this is
pigeons super disrespectful.
Man, it ain't lit. It ain't lit to be. What eats pigeons though? I wish I knew. Cats don't really eat them like that.
Nah, them cats can get bullied.
What, you gonna go catch pigeons and take them to a cat?
No, I'm not gonna catch no pigeons. First of all, I just told you I don't even like being around them. I'm just saying, need some common predators.
Okay.
I think pigeons was bought here by the white man. No, that's a conspiracy.
Against you?
Yeah. Hey, y'all been hearing about the Airbnb, the little law where people are squatting in people's houses?
No.
Oh, so I guess there's a law that basically says, like, if, say you run an Airbnb for 7 days, over 7 days, you now become a tenant in a house and you have to evict that person from your house.
So now you got to go through the process.
Eviction, yes.
Does that depend on the state?
I think so.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I seen a video of a girl that came back and the girl refused to leave. Then when she called the police, they were like, yo, she's a tenant here now. Now you got to go through the process of getting her evicted. Out of your property.
There's some lazy ass people.
Like, why?
Like, people are doing that with, like, you know, when people build houses or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing.
That's crazy. I'll be mad as shit.
Oh, man.
I go to
I would have to beat your ass. We gonna straight fight in this. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm fucking up all your shit.
Then you'll go to jail for assault.
I don't care, but I'm gonna beat your ass. You might not want to leave, but every time you're not gonna have no peace in this house. I am going to make sure that the whole time you in this motherfucker, you hate me. You gonna know I hate you.
Oh no, you gonna get jumped. Fuck that.
That's the wildest shit ever. I'm like, bro, you mean tell me I could buy a house and on the day I close and get the keys in there, somebody could be living there and I gotta evict them from this house?
But how does that work? Like,
I don't know. It's a law.
From what I seen one case where a dude moved into a house or whatever like that. He was a squatter and he went and bought like it was on auction, whatever. He paid like the taxes on it. Next thing you know, he owned the house. And he only had to pay like $7. But it was it was like a 2-story house, big as shit.
Was it the man in California or something?
Yeah, I think
it's like a black man in California. I did hear about I hear about it, but just for you to be like, I'm going to rent this person's Airbnb for the 8 days or 15 days, half a month, and now I'm not going nowhere because now I can basically live here until you evict me. Now I got to pay more money to get you out of my property.
Man,
I am gonna try to fuck up your life.
No, I'm gonna sue you. I don't know if you can sue somebody. Can you sue somebody?
But can you sue them if you got to go through the whole process of trying to evict them and deal with this whole squatting law? Can I sue you? And it's probably something that's going to save them, or there's going to be some stupid ass law that they gonna have some type of rights to some bullshit.
I feel like you should be able to sue that person. I don't know. That's crazy, but that's
wild. That shit is definitely wild. Also, Airbnb, like, do you prefer Airbnb or hotel?
Depends on the situation.
I feel like Airbnbs are creepy. I really do.
I never stayed in the Airbnb. I've always looked at them and shit, but
I just think the idea is creepy to me.
I've stayed in a couple and I've enjoyed, but like the first one I did, we did a family trip. So it was me, my mom, my nephew, my brother, and his family, and we did an Airbnb. So we all were just together. We took 2 cars down. I think we went to Memphis. We took my mom to Memphis for her first time, and it was cool. Instead of us getting hotel rooms, then this last time when I went to Atlanta for my brother's best friend's wedding, we did an Airbnb. It was a nice Airbnb, but they could have done some things better. And then the people that I stayed with, my brother and his girlfriend, pissed me off. That I told him I'd never stay with them again ever in life. So,
see, my thing is, my fear, it'll have to be like a group trip for me, or it'll have to be like a whole bunch of people. Then I'll do an Airbnb. But by myself, I couldn't do an Airbnb. If I was
that's what I say. I feel like a group trip, an Airbnb works better because we get hotel rooms, we on the same hallway or whatever, but Airbnb is just a little different feel because we're here together. We can sit in the kitchen together and we can talk and get drunk or play a game or whatever. We all just go to our rooms and that's it.
Yeah. I'll be hearing about the different rules.
There's a lot of rules.
But yeah.
It was a dude on Twitter, this Airbnb, this lady told me, you got to clean up the house, take out the trash every night. He was like, fuck this shit. I'm just finna move out and just go get a hotel. Like, I'm not finna. You got to
take the trash out every night.
Yeah, that was part of the Airbnb rules. He was like, yeah, take.
How do you know if I took the trash out every night? Are you going to charge me?
You more like, people be having cameras in their shit.
I know people have cameras go in and out, but you gonna literally look at this camera and watch me? I will set that shit on the porch. It's outside. You can't make me take it to the trash can.
That's wild, though.
Yeah,
that is wild.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that ain't my thing. I'd rather just stay at a hotel. I know.
I always feel like the neighbors and shit like that.
Yeah.
Nothing about Airbnbs that creep me out. Because I've seen too many of the stories where the black people, police get called over and shit because they think you broke in the house and all that shit. Because the nosy ass white neighbors.
Yeah, this dude was telling me he got one where it was like basically an empty garage that they didn't turn into like a room or whatever. But it was behind the house. So he had like pizza delivered. They delivered it to the dude who probably was asleep and he had to bring it around to him. He's like, yo, it was just kind of creepy waking up. He's cutting grass in the morning and stuff.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say nothing. That's how my house is.
If I was a serial killer, that'd be how I get people.
Man.
Because I know it. It's one out there.
Dude.
I've seen one of them documentaries where a dude invite people to like an open house and he'll kill people. It was crazy.
Bruh. People used to hitchhike. I saw a motherfucker hitchhiking the other day. I was like, bruh.
I can't believe people still do that shit, though. That's wild.
I can't believe people ever did that shit.
I'm sorry. I get that you want to be nice, but I've never been like, I want to be this nice to this person walking down the street or down the highway.
And if it's a woman picking me up, I'll feel weird about that any fucking way. Like if a girl just randomly stopped, it was like, hey, get in. I'm gonna I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Bro?
They finna chop your ass up.
Man. And if it's a dude, I'm like, yo, I'm straight, bro.
Yeah,
that's the one time I want to see the police, man. Only time, bro. I'm not getting in your car, man. Then you're on the side. Like my worst fear is like breaking down in the desert some fucking way.
Oh, my worst fear is breaking down out here. Oh my god. Like ever since they said they gonna have like a Juneteenth celebration, all I've been seeing is some little flags on the back of people's trucks and shit. I'm like, this place is terrible,
bro. That is my.
You're right. You on the road for a reason. Whatever the reason they caused you to be on the side of the road is the reason you go stay on the side of the road. Because I'm not picking you up. I'm not. I'm not gonna be that person.
I'm not either.
Yeah, you ain't gonna read about me being on nobody's news and chat. Oh,
I don't know. Like, I don't know what dudes think back in the day. Like, you see a random girl just straight out the side of the road. Hey, hop in.
You know they wasn't thinking what they right mind. They was thinking what
man. But when you ride down, you just riding down the highway. You like, damn, what's a pussy sound good right now? And you see a girl with a thumb. Like, come on now. God, answer my prayers. Like,
I think it'd be crazy as hell anyway. It'd be like 100 degrees outside. They got on 3 backpacks, a dog, and a bike. I'd be like, okay.
Why are you on the highway? Why do people walk on the highway? It don't help you get there faster.
But I feel like if you're walking on the highway, you're trying to get away from a situation of something that happened in this town. You're trying to go to the next town or 2 towns up or the next city. I'm not trying to pick you up. You might be a fugitive. You might have killed the whole family back here or whatever. I don't have time.
I don't know how people used to do it. I was like, they say it's dangerous now. I was like, nah, y'all was just dumber back then. Y'all used to sleep with y'all doors unlocked. Y'all used to invite people in. And there's so many damn serial killers. Them motherfuckers was killing families of 5s and shit.
I couldn't even imagine. Like, every night I go to bed, I be nervous. I left my door unlocked, even though they said this area is like extremely safe. I was like, oh. I watched too many serial killer documentaries.
These are neighborhoods they pick out.
Yeah.
And I'm a black person, and my neighborhood is predominantly white too. My landlord's white. Their house is in front of me. The people to each side of me, and on the other side of me is either white or Mexican. I'm locking all doors.
Yeah, I don't trust nobody with that shit. That's crazy.
They ain't coming after me.
No, fuck that. Yeah, but I was like, I'd rather stay at a hotel. Fuck that shit.
Like I said, it depends on the situation. Like if it's just me by myself, me and my mama, me and my boyfriend, I want a hotel. Mm-hmm. But if I'm doing a group trip or like because like my line sister wants to go to Texas for her birthday and she rented this Airbnb. It's a group of us. I feel like I just like an Airbnb feel for that type of situation.
I got a question. Yeah, we'll get spicy now. What y'all think about the you see the little article in the group chat about the family that couldn't conceive? So the pastor told them to come to church.
You didn't see that?
In the church, and then the congregation would pray for them.
Uh-huh.
They literally had sex in church in front of the congregation. They put a sheet over them, but they were literally laying up there having sex, and the church was praying for them.
What is it, Florida?
Hold on, I'm about to send it to you. Hold on. Let me see how I find it. There you go. I just sent it to you. Won't he do it?
I don't know if he did it, but I don't know if the pastor was just freaky, like he wanted to get a free show or what. But do you see his face as he's reading it?
Yeah, I know. Bro, that's wild, man. These pastors got power, man.
Nothing in the name of Jesus in this house is just wow.
Yo, some people believe in their pastor too much. They forget that person's human.
Like, could you imagine you having a conversation with your pastor in whatever type of setting, and you tell them you can't conceive, and he say, "Yeah, I come to church on this upcoming Sunday, and I want y'all to show us what y'all do."
As a group. Like, yo.
Oh, I'll be mad shit. It'd be some old ass deacon. Get on in there, boy. Come on.
That's what's wrong with you. You got the knees bent. You got the socks on, boy. Why you got the socks on?
Ooh, you having sex in front of all the ushers, them old ass women.
And you know they judge you. You know they had something to say about it.
Boy, I'll be on soft the whole entire time. Brown gummy worm.
But you soft, and the pastor gonna tell you that's why you ain't having a baby, sir.
The reason why
Here, let me help you out.
Oh, y'all niggas in here judging me. Y'all in here humming.
We ain't judging you. We with you.
Why the fuck are y'all playing the organ while I'm up here trying?
Like they gonna be singing a hymn for you and everything.
Like, have sex and melodies from heaven.
Like, come on.
Oh God.
Come on now. Like, how much power do you have? I mean, pastors been getting away with some wild shit. I heard a story of a dude that was like, he told the women in the front row not to wear panties.
I heard about that when I saw that story.
Yeah,
I saw
like
that
weird
story.
shit, and nobody questions that shit.
It's some sick ass people. Well, I seen the one with the girl. She was like 16, and she made the pastor admit that he was having like a relationship with her, and the church forgave him like right there on the spot. She was like,
They probably blamed her, didn't they?
Of course, you don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But why is that? Like, why do people equate a pastor like he can do no wrong when he is still human?
Because they feel like he's anointed by God, so he won't do any wrong.
Bullshit. You can just take the online test and become an ordained pastor.
Hey,
Like
I'm not saying this.
My homeboy took that test. He's a whole heathen. He just took it just to see if he could pass it. I can marry
the weddings now.
Yeah.
I know somebody who did it when I was stationed in Belgium. He did it just so he could marry somebody. He's like, I want to be your pastor. He took the test to become the pastor to marry them.
Insane.
But they, you know, they ain't the same kind. You know what I'm saying? This here's got to be on you. That stuff on the internet.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like I still feel like people put pastors in this category by themselves as if they are not human and that they can't do any wrong. And then when the pastor does wrong or the pastor does the same shit you do, either you get mad at the pastor and be like, I'm not going to follow them anymore, or you forgive them because they gave you some sad ass story and you're like, oh, well, he's just human. But you didn't think he was human prior to?
They blame everything on the devil.
Man.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure the devil just be like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with this one.
Bro, the devil ain't had nothing to do with a lot of shit.
The devil be down there like, bro, really?
The devil get blamed for so much shit that he probably just be like, you know what? It don't even matter.
What the hell? It don't matter, man.
I wouldn't care anymore if I was the devil. I'd be like, okay.
No, I just picture the devil watching TV like, wow.
Like, this is what we blame it on me. We blame it on me.
Bro, I don't even know you like that. Like,
what do you think about your age?
You're right. He ain't got a lust demon. And like you say, why is everything a demon that the pastor does?
Everything.
If he was cheating, if he was drinking, whatever, it was a demon.
You should hear how they feel about homosexuality.
One pastor was eating pussy on Facebook.
Man.
I remember that pastor.
That was hilarious. I was just like, oh my God. I wonder what happened.
I think, and a lot of them, they try to act like they are perfect. And that's the problem. I think a lot of people relate to you more if they watch you make your mistakes and watch you be human too. Everybody going through it.
Yeah, but watch you eating cat on Facebook is just nuts. I don't know if that's a beautiful thing.
Hey, bro. With great power comes great responsibility.
Okay.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That's wild.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, son, I better not become a pastor. Y'all be like, what? Y'all watching Juice?
Y'all
watching Juice again? It's my favorite part. Y'all got anything? I'm still trying to find my shit. Oh, you see, Japan makes it insulting. Japan makes insulting people online punishable by 1 year in jail after one of their top reality stars committed suicide after he was bullied.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. So
America.
if you're in Japan and you cyberbullying, you can go to jail for a year. That's
Oh
it.
wow!
Yeah, that's just wild to me. You imagine how many motherfuckers be in jail right now?
Nigga, everybody here.
Oh,
Everybody here.
Even the people who think they doing good.
The fucking jails would be overcrowded.
You ever seen that? Like where motherfucker they come back so hard now they the bully.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, son.
I can't picture me being bullied right now at this age that I am.
I have the shit on so like if I don't like your comment, I just
I don't know. You're not gonna bully me online. You know why? Because I'm just either gonna block you or just not go online. Like, just save my piece right there. Like, online bullying to me is just wow. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like
I'll block you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, for a regular
But
person.
some people, you say you would block them, but you have some people that may be their only entertainment for the day. And it's like they look forward to that shit. They look forward to arguing with somebody. They keep going back and forth with them people.
I caught myself going through like a period of going online arguing with people like in 2017. And then I just sat there one day. I was just like, this is the dumbest shit ever. I was just like, why am I arguing with people online? Like, I don't know these people. Like, why am I using the all caps?
Arguing with people online is like arguing with somebody that if they get a real job, they lose their apartment.
And then, like, you hear people around, like, what's the worst thing somebody could do online to me is all caps me to death. Like, you just gonna put on all caps and just yell at me? Like, I don't get it.
No, the worst thing motherfucker do online to me is say some shit. And then when I reply, block me in the middle of me replying.
I will do that in a heartbeat. I will block you in a heartbeat.
Don't get your shit off and not be able to take it. No, fuck that.
No, because we probably, if you just said something, I just said something, I'm going to say what I got to say, and then I'm blocking you. I don't care what else the fuck you got to say. I done told you how I feel. Okay. I am super petty.
I'd be mad when my lick back. Like, oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, no.
You got an Instagram? Go to your Instagram. You ain't get me on that yet.
You like the nigga that got knocked out. Like, you know, I need a redo. Actually, yeah. I wasn't really ready to the 5th round.
And another fucking thing. Like,
so you would really find somebody on their other social media just to finish an argument?
Yes.
If they block you?
Yeah, I want to get my point off and get my lick back. You're not gonna say no crazy shit.
So are you gonna reply? You gonna send something and block them then?
Nah, I'm gonna wait till they reply and they gonna end up blocking me on that too. And then
Look, I blocked the motherfucker. They said I was about to use my kid's Xbox to find you to get the words back off.
Damn.
Yeah, so people are really deep with it. I was gonna use my son's Xbox, but
I haven't got into one of them little things in a minute though. So
yeah, I refuse to argue online.
Yeah,
because half of the people I'm arguing with, I'm gonna see them in person anyway. See if we still got the same energy, or was it some internet?
Yeah,
but they don't. They don't. A lot of times when you argue with somebody online, they ain't got a real picture of themselves. It ain't never them. You go look at the profile. It don't have no information on it because that's what they do.
I think the most I wanted to argue was during like the whole Trump election shit.
Why would you argue with somebody about Trump?
No, it was just like people, you start to see like certain people's opinions. You're like, oh, damn, I didn't even know you. Like, let me educate you since you had a black friend. You finna block me mid-sentence in a few minutes. But it's just like, you just saw like how some people view the world and you're just like, oh, damn, I don't agree with that.
Another crazy thing is when you play like games online and shit, and people just be saying the wildest shit to you online. Like I be playing like Madden online. Like as soon as they had that microphone, they started talking. I quit the game. I was like, I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Nah, it just be. I was playing with some dude. He was clearly like Mexican. I could tell right by his accent, the way he was speaking. I was just like,
right. I didn't know you burn crosses on Tuesday night, but you sure just told me in this message.
dude was just saying all types of crazy shit. Like I'm beating him, just like what the fuck? Like why are you so mad? Like why are you taking this shit so serious? Nigga was screaming in the microphone, just like never again. This nigga just screaming on the TV. I'm just like, y'all finna quit.
I had a dude call me a nigga on playing NCAA. It was like 81-0, bro. I was beating the shit out of him. His buddy was like, "Hey man, he's just a little ignorant." Nope. Fuck you. Fuck you. Well, to see how ignorant I can be. Because I can't hit you. I don't know who you are.
So do y'all have like those moments while you're playing the game with somebody else, and does it ever get that heated?
Nah, not no more. Like when I was younger and shit, like when Xbox first started kicking that shit off, you play Halo online, and the little bitty ass white kids get online. So I talking about your mom and shit like that. The white kids was vicious as fuck.
They start telling like little myths for your mom's welfare.
Yeah, they just start saying, he's only good at this game because he doesn't know his dad. He doesn't know his dad. That's why he's
man, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Oh wow.
That's why I always wish I had that technology so I could read off people's IP addresses.
Oh man.
You can go find their ass.
Yeah, online gaming. Like now you can mute a motherfucker. Like, bro, I don't even feel like talking.
Yeah. But I wish
then back in the day, you used to be able to hear it whether you wanted to or not.
Oh yeah.
They come through the speakers.
Look it up and be like, yo, such and such that stays at such and such and such. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man. Them motherfuckers will hurry up and get the fuck offline.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, online gaming is, but I've seen people be talked out of like games. Competitive games.
Yeah.
Because I'm competitive. Like if me and BJ play and the stakes is high, we competitive. We be talking shit. I'll really get talking shit.
But y'all are friends and y'all know each other. But I'm saying like people you don't know on that.
Nah. Usually like when people are like super competitive and they actually play, it's usually like all respectful for the most part. Like even the people you don't know. It's usually respectful, like a motherfucker that can really play.
2K is the worst. It's probably the worst though.
Oh man. Motherfucker, pass me the ball, bro. Pass me the ball, bro.
Stop shooting.
Yes. So they can go break a layup.
There's just a whole bunch of niggas from New York. It's just like everybody in New York got 2K. It's weird. Come on, son.
2K is weird because whoever got the ball gonna go score.
Yes. I hate it.
And it's like there's no concept. You're on a team, but y'all ain't.
But y'all not a team for real because y'all don't know each other. Everybody trying to score their own
goal.
point.
Or you'll find like I used to play with like, and there'll be 3 friends or whatever. So now they passing the ball to each other. It's wild. That's wild what people do on video games.
Speaking of video games, you heard what Game said, right?
What did he say?
So I was gonna say it for the fuck shit of the week, but the Game said he turned down a $7 million tour so he could make legend status on 2K.
What?
I think that was a flex though.
That's insane to me.
Why would you do that?
That was a flex though.
I think he'd be lying. He just lies.
He said he has a song. That he has a playlist for a song, just in case the airplane crashes.
Just in case the
plane's about to crash, he got a playlist song.
So you gonna go find the playlist as the plane is going down.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Who was gonna think of that?
It's him. He be saying some bullshit. Like he said, I could be a billionaire if I wanted to. I just don't want to. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the game.
I went to Dr. Dre's studio to record my album and talk to him, and I had crack stains on my shirt.
That pissed me off. That pissed me off so bad. Like crack stains. Like what does that have to do with any part? What does that have to do with you getting signed? Just because you had crack stains on your shirt? He said, yeah, I was rapping. I had the crack stains right on my chest.
But he said the Navy SEAL that killed Osama bin Laden was listening to his song when he did it.
Where did y'all get all of this from? Like
different random interviews.
That is actually true though. The dude they interviewed the dude. I had to go Because after he said that shit, I was like, "Gang is full of shit." I'm gonna look it up. He actually said he was listening to the game Red Nation at the time when they was killing Osama bin Laden. I was just like, okay.
So they both lying.
But
So
yeah,
how the hell you get to how you communicate?
I don't know. They say,
Come on now. So we all been in the military now. So you tell me everybody got beats by Dre's in their ear and they just going in the house and fucking jumping out of helicopters and
that's wild.
going to kill the most wanted man in the fucking world.
They need to have a lie-off between him and Kevin Gates. I swear to God, I would sit there and I would watch that shit. When Kevin Gates said he said it was his lady, her car wasn't working. Like a battery died, right? He was like, "Can I touch your car?" And he put his hands on the hood and he started her car. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." This nigga's a walking battery.
Oh god.
He said, "I swear to God, I started her car." I was like, "Shut up, Kevin Gates."
So you got mad at him?
Oh, pissed me off because he's like, "Come on, man." There's no reason. I feel like if someone's interviewing you, there's no reason to say certain shit. Like there was no point he had to say that or nothing. They didn't ask him a question about it. He just threw that in there just because. I'm like, you don't have to do that. You really don't.
Mike Tyson knocked somebody out and got on the interview and said, "I broke my back earlier this week."
He just wanted you to know that he worked through that.
My back is broken.
Yeah, my back is broken. After he just knocked the dude out.
Spinal.
Spinal. So, I mean, you got wild shit. What else I see? General Motors to launch a rental car service for transportation on the moon.
You say what?
General Motors to launch a rental car service for transportation on the moon.
How the fuck am I getting to the moon?
Why are we investing money in fucking getting up to the moon? What is up there? Like I said, you got places in the world that people marvel about.
Gas is $5.
What's that?
Gas is $5 a gallon.
You finna get to the moon to go rent a car to drive around the moon.
You can't rent a car to drive around Earth. I would much rather visit Spain than I ever want to visit the moon.
I mean, somebody want to go up there.
Well,
but why would General Motors take the time to put together? Who at General Motors like, I want to make sure people can drive around on the moon?
Because Elon doing bullshit.
That shit wild. And them self-driving cars be crashing the fuck out of each other.
I want an electric car now. Because
I don't. I heard that shit costs more than damn gas. And you gotta wait 2-3 hours.
I mean, that's fine. I'll be late.
I'm not waiting somewhere.
Take that.
We talking about layovers and shit. Like,
because my car was at half a tank. I paid $48 at half a tank today. I was like, okay, I'm about to. Almost.
So with the rise of gas prices, have you stopped traveling and driving as much, or do you still go as the same and just complain?
I'm going to Las Vegas next week. I'm done for 2022.
You're done for 2022?
Yep, I ain't traveling nowhere else.
I had to get my car, like today I had to get my car fixed, right? And my appointment, like the only place that fixes my car is all the way in Oklahoma City. So I got to drive an hour and a half away every time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine having to drive out there to get your car fixed for them to tell you they can't fix your car today. You got to bring it back at another time. So I'm up here, I'm mad as shit. Like I just put $48 in this motherfucker.
You felt like John Q.
I was so mad.
John Q.
Put the part in my car. I was so goddamn bad. I was just like, okay. Because they gave me, like, I had to get my oil changed and they had to fix the part of my car. They said, we can do the oil change stuff, but we got to leave your car for them. They said, you got to leave your car up here. I was like, okay, you got to give me a loaner or something, right? And it's just like, we out of loaners. So you would have to come back up here. I was saying to myself, in my head, I was cursing them out. I was like, you motherfuckers. I drove 71 miles.
70. You knew exactly how many miles.
Yeah, it's 71 miles from here, from my apartment to the dealership. 71 miles.
An hour and 10 minutes.
Yep. I'm driving by looking at the gas prices. I go on base. On base is now starting to catch up with the outside. Like it's like $4.48 on base. But as soon as you go outside the gate, it's like $4.75, $4.56. Then like the more I was going out, everything started at $5. I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, they ain't seeing 4s around here. They seeing 5s.
Yeah. That's just ridiculous, man. And we got a shortage in everything. But it's all the shit that nobody. They ain't a shortage on crack. They find kilos of cocaine every fucking week.
It's a shortage on olive oil. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Due to the pandemic, Ukraine, they named like 12 things that happened in the last 8 months.
Then they say Ukraine another $1 billion. I was like, bruh,
For weapons.
Suffering. Everything getting expensive. Like a bottle of water used to cost like $1. Like this bottle right here used to cost $1.79. Today I bought it. It was $2.39. I was just like,
everything. One of my friends posted. She went to Sam's, and the box of chips. She was like, I remember I was spending $12 on the box of chips. The box of chips is now $18 at Sam's.
Everything's going up. It's crazy. And now I was watching the TikTok with the farmers. It was like it's gonna keep happening because like think about it. If we think about all the fuel, we can't even like reserve our diesel gas because the shit is too expensive. We got to do all this shit on this farm. We can't even do the farming that we need to do. Everything's gonna be more expensive. She was like, it's only gonna get worse. And I started thinking about that. Like, damn, we complaining. Just imagine how the people that's actually out here growing like the products and shit having to deal with. I'm like, I know they struggle. Like, he's like, yeah, one farm he spent like $8,000 a month for his cattle and shit like that. He said he went from spending like about $3,000 or $4,000 to now he doubled that. I'm just like, God,
that's crazy.
And them motherfuckers just make shit up. They ain't a shortage on bourbon. Like, they ain't a shortage. Like, this shit crazy. It's like the shit that you need as a shortage.
Right. Everything that you need is a shortage, and that shit is going up.
They couldn't feed the babies.
There's a weed shortage.
Nah.
There'll never be a weed shortage.
I don't see that happening.
When it was a chicken wing shortage. When it was the chicken wing shortage, I knew it was some bullshit. I was like, oh, no, this is the end. This is it.
It is still that way. Like,
is it?
Yes, getting a bag of chicken. Like, if you used to go buy a bag of chicken wings, you can get a bag for about $10. Now, like you are paying $15 to $20 for a bag of chicken wings.
Okay, I thought I was tripping. Okay.
No, you're not.
Okay, all right.
The only thing that's cheap is the stuff they tell you not to eat.
All the bad stuff is always the cheapest, and all the healthy shit is going up.
You can still get a pack of bacon for about $5. Hey.
No,
so you sit around and eat breakfast all day?
The honey buns that went up.
Oh, all that shit that went up.
Everything has went up.
Except for Black and Miles. My Black and Miles ain't went up. They actually went down.
Everything except Arizona tea. They still hanging in there.
Man.
The 99-cent cans.
Man.
How much longer you think they gonna stay at 99 cents though?
Oh, they done.
Oh, they waiting for
when we go into recession.
That bitch be 110 tomorrow.
Everything is just ridiculous.
What else I got? This shit is expensive like a motherfucker. What we got? Trying to find something. Boy, gas is high. Man. Uganda announced the discovery of a huge gold deposit worth an estimated $12.8 trillion.
Ah, hell.
They are finna get invaded. They should have
kept that shit to themselves.
Yeah.
You right about that?
I don't know why you would tell somebody about that.
Because some white man is finna figure out how to come and take that shit.
What do you mean? Some white man, us. We finna go. You don't think we finna find some reason to, Uganda got too many cats. We gotta go save the cats.
Watch. Hey, we finna come out of this debt. Boy, inflation is gone after this. The news we needed. I'm about to get some American freedom. Oh, God. We got anything for fuck shit of the week?
DJ Academics.
Oh, about the minor shit, right?
Yeah.
The 17.
Him like eloquently breaking down like how cool it is to fucking 17-year-old.
If you take the time to look at this girl's ID to see that she's in fucking college, you can take the time to look at her ID to see exactly how old she is.
Like he didn't even go 18. If he said 18, it's still nasty, but it's legal. He went straight to the
17 is like 20. Like, really?
No, it's not. Like, it's really not. 17 is 17.
Well, I mean,
you just sound like a fucking predator.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to him too. That's the crazy part.
That's just wild. I don't have nothing in common with most 21-year-olds. Like,
why is this old ass man talking about fucking 17-year-olds? And thinking it's okay, and people gonna be like, oh yeah, no, nigga.
Some people deep down like, oh, see what's wrong with it. Whatever.
Those are the ones that are fucking 15, 16, and 17-year-olds. And saying, oh yeah, well, she didn't say how old she was.
It's always old niggas though. But I don't know, man. I hate to say that though, because even like I noticed like in Hollywood, like even in general, like people like Leonardo DiCaprio, his youngest, he on dates, he's like 40, 44, 45, and all his girls be in their 20s. I ain't never seen him with nobody that's in their 30s or close to his age. Oh, he only date young women. Like, and then, so like it's like accepted and it's cool. Like nobody see nothing wrong.
They are.
Like that's crazy. Like that. Like why are you dating young ass people at your big ass age?
Man, some motherfuckers, man. Because it don't look crazy. It looks crazy, but don't nobody question it. Especially when you're older. When you dating a 30-year-old and you 60. You know what I'm saying? If you 50 dating a 25-year-old, that shit ain't alarming for some odd reason. That shit ain't weird at all.
Yeah, but everybody champion that shit now. Everybody want a sugar daddy.
Yeah, I know, right? And that shit ain't looked at as weird either. I always say this shit. Everybody wants a sugar daddy till you got to suck his dick.
Mm-mm.
They said you want a sugar daddy till you up at 5 a.m. fishing.
That's old people shit.
Oh, but damn, who should date? My dad? Like, my dad.
I seen a video of an old man, and they're like, he's like, I don't want nothing old around me. He's like a young woman. He's like, you don't want somebody you can connect to? He's like, mentally? You don't want somebody you can connect to mentally? He's like, no, I want somebody I can connect to mentally.
Oh, okay.
Did y'all see that one video of that man? He approached that lady in his car, told him, "I can't get it up, but I can sure eat
it." No.
Yeah, it was a lady, old dude, and she was. I ain't really something she looked like, but he was just another dude, just like, yo, what the fuck? Old dude just talked to her like, look, no, I can't get it up, but I can eat it though. I was just like, wow, man. Like, I hope I never become that nasty ass old man. Like, that's like a fear of mine. The moment I say something nasty, I'm gonna be like, oh God, it's starting to happen.
And what are nasty women like? What are some nasty women? But
there's some filthy women out there.
Because
are you gonna know? Are they gonna really advertise that they just as nasty as men do?
Nah. We tend to be kind of stupid when we get older.
We got that fucking caveman mentality.
Yeah, that shit just all common sense. Once you get like 50, you just go out the fucking window.
Man, all them old men, boy. Had this old man, he tried to show this girl this pool. He bought a 4-foot pool. He was sitting up there showing the women, yeah, this is my pool right here. I was like, why that bitch in the front yard, nigga? Like, that shit weird.
You can come on by, put your swimsuit on, just hop on in.
Wait, come on, man. I was like, what else we got? You got anything else for fuck shit of the week? Anything weird?
People are weird, period. But now I ain't seen nothing weird to talk about.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Have y'all ever been caught at somebody like the topic of going over people's houses before like dating seriously or whatever? Like, what are y'all's rules on like going over people's houses?
Not.
Because I've never been an advocate of going over a female's house. Like, I'm like, yo, we'll meet at a bar. You can come over here because I know I can control my environment a whole lot better than you can.
I need to know, like,
Is this just a random date?
Yeah, just on some, you know what I'm saying? Like, invite people over to your house.
we gotta
Or
be
going
like
over to somebody's house.
at least a month in to knowing each other before we even attempt something like that. Probably like 2-3 months, but no, I'm not finna just go to your house and just. I don't know.
If you get invited to my house, we've had to get to that level, and getting to that level mean we didn't bit out and we didn't connected, and I feel like you're an okay person. And me personally, I'll probably want to go to your house before you come to my house.
Yeah, I believe the dude should always invite the girl over first. But even then, they shouldn't do that shit immediately because now the thing is, just dudes invite girls over their house like the first date, which is like weird to me. Like that's not a date. Like, why are you inviting somebody over to your house on like the first time ever? Like that's crazy.
Maybe he's a good chef.
Not at all. That don't mean nothing.
You just never know. Nah, yeah, I was just wondering. Because I was like, I don't like spending, like most women, I don't like spending nights. No. Takes a little while to want to spend a night, get comfortable with somebody else's place.
See, I can't spend the night in nobody's house. I got a CPAP.
You're one of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because this guy came over and actually spent the night, and he had a bag. I didn't think nothing of it. And after everything, we get ready to go to bed, and he pulled that bitch out. And on the other side of the bed, he was like, "Is there a plug over here?" And I was just like, "Oh, I can't sleep like that because I gotta listen to this. I sleep when my room is dark and no noise. Now I gotta listen to you try to breathe all night and stay fucking alive. Who wants to do that all night?"
Like, look, I'm not going to nobody's house. You got to come over here. This is most of the sex. Hold on for a second.
No. But we just got to the point, like, when me and Buck first started dating, we would literally be at each other's house, but he would never stay. We're just now to the point where he'll be like, he has stuff at my house, and he'll be like, I'll be over. He just got a key where he's here multiple nights a week. We're just getting here. We're 3 years in.
Right. I feel the same way. Like, I just feel more comfortable here. Like I said, I feel like I can control my environment better.
Like, imagine we get through having sex. I'm like, oh man, that was.
See,
like I'm about to take off on Top Gun and shit.
No.
Like I feel like before we get together, I'll be like, look,
thank you.
Like, you know, right now, I got a CPAP. Like,
I'm glad.
So do you ever think you would get comfortable enough to be like, you gonna take that to her house?
I don't know. I let them know off the rip. It's just like, yo, I can't sleep over here. I'm gonna either die or snore. Snore in your ear so goddamn loud that it's gonna cause a noise to surface. So I'm going to get my CPAP. I'm sleeping on my CPAP. I don't go anywhere without this shit. I keep that thing.
Yeah, I'm just like, But like I said, he packed that bitch up and took that out of his bag and plugged it up on the other side, and I was just like, oh, okay. We'll never have another night where you stay tonight. Never.
What the fuck?
No, you're not staying another night in my house. I'm not sleeping like this because now I can't sleep comfortably. You comfortable as fuck because you got to use this to breathe and stay alive. I can't sleep because it's making noise, and I'm scared your ass might die over here. No, go home.
I have some embarrassing ass moments with the CPAP. So like,
Go
I can't
home.
believe they ain't got something better though. You know what I'm saying? Like that CPAP machine been out for a little while. Well, they ain't made nothing better.
So I had one of the oldest, and I got a new one. The new one's actually a little bit better. You know, not that much noise is coming out. But I had one when it was malfunctioning one time, right? Like, so you got like this part right here, right? And this part, like the bottom part, if it tears or whatever, the air seeps through. So imagine like air here's like it makes that noise throughout the night. Yeah, that shit was just like
Really?
we be wheezing and whistling and shit. Man.
No.
Bro, they been too busy making COVID shots. They didn't forgot about people. CPAP machine.
Look, man, I need my CPAP machine.
But does it have to be so big? Like, can they make that bitch smaller? Can they make? I don't know.
Look,
I just think they should do something else. Shit, I don't know.
And then here's the thing. The fucked up part is this is a bag.
I mean, I get it, but I just don't want to lay next to you while you up here trying to stay alive while you sleep. I don't have time.
Yeah, because what if you like try to go get some water and you accidentally unplug it and don't even know it? You know, you trip over the cord.
You done killed the person beside you.
Or if you mad at the motherfucker.
If you close my hose, I'm gonna wake up and be get your goddamn.
We had a barbecue a couple weeks ago, and one of the ladies there was on oxygen, right? And she said something smart, and my girl had the nerve to try to accuse me of stepping on her oxygen tube.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to kill it. Like, come on now. I ain't that damn spiteful. I would see somebody on an oxygen tank, and because they talking shit, I'm just gonna step on it and just take air from them.
The CPAP is the most unattractive thing ever. There's nothing sexy about a CPAP. It's like no way.
You ain't getting no ass first thing.
And you can't lay. You gotta lay on your back. You can't like lay no other way to be comfortable with that, right?
I gotta lay on my side. I lay on my side. I can lay on my back, but I sleep on my side. So I just sleep on my side. Like,
so what if there's an emergency or something?
Hold up. So the way they work, you take the hose off and you just got this on your face. You just
you look crazy as hell, bro. They're gonna shoot you thinking you the person that did whatever.
It's so
coming out with the shit all on your face.
They got a whole cane mask on.
That shit is so not sexy.
Man.
I've definitely had sex and be like, all right, man, that was great. It was good. I'd be like, yep. I got rolled
out. Women that probably woke up and you on your side looking at them, and they wake up and look over, and you got this motherfucking mask on your face.
Nah, they don't know. They're gonna all they hear is
oh man! But you don't see how they can scare you.
You're sitting there in the Darth Vader,
and they had a conversation the next day. Like, look, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Like,
I can't do you and your machine.
Like, I can't. I can change. Which one me get the surgery? I'll get the surgery.
It's helping him not choke while he sleep. It's keeping him alive. Like if he choke while he sleep, that nigga gonna die on me.
Well, this how I get my 100% disability. How you think I'm gonna
They need to give you 1,000, bro, just for putting the effort in it. You know, old nigga ain't gonna finna wear that shit.
No, my stepdad refuses to wear his CPAP. This is the loudest snoring man I've ever heard in my entire life. It's so bad. I was like, yo. And when they said they gave him a CPAP, he refused to use that shit. So I just took his equipment. I was like, well, bad. I just got
you took his. You say you took his?
Mm-hmm. I took his equipment. I was like, shit, he not using it. I know the military give me this shit for free. They supposed, matter of fact, funny part about it, they sending me a brand new CPAP machine.
Is it gonna be new and improved?
We're gonna see. I think this one got Wi-Fi, they said. I was like,
it got Wi-Fi.
Yeah. We'll hook it up to Wi-Fi.
Connected to your phone?
Yeah, it is.
What is it gonna do? Tell you how much you breathe? And like, what is it gonna tell you?
I don't know. I guess it's just how they're gonna read it and just to make sure I can get my disability claim when it's time to do it. Because if you're not using it.
Oh, so it'll be like the State Farm shit that you put in your car to see.
Yeah, see if you're using it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm at 99%.
Hell no. So you got to take a nap. You got to put your CPAP on, huh?
Nah, I'll take a nap without it, but I just know when I wake up from that nap, it's gonna be like if I don't sleep I've slept without my CPAP, and then I just feel like shit. I feel awful. Like nose be all stopped up, everything be all like fucked up because I snore so hard. But with the CPAP, that's the only time I can wake up and get like a restful. Like I know I had it's 9 o'clock, it's still sunny as fuck. But anyway, like if I sleep with CPAP, that's the only time I get like a restful sleep without it. Because I refused to get one at first, and then I got one. I was like, yo, I should have got this shit a long ass time. I had this shit about 5 years now.
So you spent it on my house in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God,
I let it be known. Like, look,
I got something to tell you.
Yeah. What you got? AIDS? Nah, I got sleep apnea.
Oh boy, I thought you. Oh no, I got a CPAP. What are your socials, Kenyon?
IG, Big LA, Kenyon Hudson on Facebook, and Various Negroes Talking Podcast. I got one more week in this class. Get that shit going again. So, yep.
Check it out. Follow
him.
Yep. Right now.
Renetta Byers on Facebook, Mahogany_Ray on Instagram, and at Royal Pettiness on Twitter.
And I'm King Lucious the Great. Follow me on Facebook, Lucious Williams, Instagram, King Lucious the Great, Twitter, King Lucious the Great, GR number 8. It's the Lucious and Friendz podcast, episode 84.
Sorry, y'all. It's been a long work week. It's been a long work week.
For the 84th straight time. Fuck with us. That's what we'll start putting on every one of them. For the